Hey guys, it's Brandon, aka B.Rich Beauty, aka your beauty best friend. Happy Friday, y'all! We got new promo pics for Real Housewives of Atlanta, and it does not look so good for BLAC CHYNA in this trial. We're talking about that and a lot more. You know what to do. Grab your tea, grab your beverage. Let go! What's going on, Beauty Besties? Happy Friday, happy Friday, and thank God it's Friday. How y'all doing out there, sugar? But most importantly, how was the week? How did the week treat y'all? But y'all know I got questions for y'all. What y'all got planned this weekend? Y'all know I told y'all earlier this week that I was going out to Palm Springs this weekend. And so I'll be in the desert with some friends, maybe or maybe not, doing some bald-headed hoe shit. Who knows? But I'm just looking forward for the getaway. I'm just looking forward to the getaway, excuse me. And I can't wait. I've never been to Palm Springs before. So those that have been to Palm Springs before, let me know what we should be doing. I plan on relaxing and maxing and chilling out by the pool, the hot tub, and I even might make some good old TikTok content while I'm out in the Palm Springs. We shall see. But most importantly, I'm just really looking forward to disconnecting for this weekend. But just because I'm disconnecting for this weekend does not mean that I ain't got nothing fresh. Ooh, I ain't got nothing. Child, who am I today? That's how I know the weekend's calling. Does not mean that I don't have anything new and fresh coming to you all for Sunday, because I got a cute old tutorial for y'all on Sunday, and it just happened to be a request by a fellow Beauty Bestie, so I hope y'all enjoy. But are y'all ready to talk about these hot topics? I'm gonna let y'all know, honey, I'm already in pre-vacation mode, so the topics are very light today, but the topics are still juicy, so you make sure you got your beverage. Let go. Now, you know what they say, if you want something done right, child, sometimes you gotta do it yourself, and that's exactly what the cast of Real Housewives of Atlanta just did. Now, if y'all recall correctly, Bravo released this very dry and stale as toast without butter or jelly, child, promo picture for the season 14 cast for Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I don't know about y'all, but apparently the cast of Real Housewives of Atlanta felt like the rest of us. We was disappointed at that boring mall photo shoot inspired cast photo that they released. Baby, when I tell you boring, y'all know what it reminded me of? I don't know, I might be telling my age real quick, but y'all remember back in the day when the mall used to do those photo shoots and it would be one of them lease spaces, and you would go and pay $15 and have all the backdrops behind you, and you end up with your poses, and then you took all those photos and you gave them away to family and friends. That's exactly what that cast photo for Real Housewives of Atlanta, that original photo, this one right here, that's exactly what it looked like. So apparently, word on the curb and across the street, and now everybody knows, the Real Housewives of Atlanta cast took matters into their own hands, paid for their new promo picture out of their own pockets to reshoot it. And thank God somebody had some sense down there in the Georgia, because this cast photo is what we should have got originally from Bravo. Now, I still got questions, and we're going to talk about it in a second, but Bravo ladies, they looked amazing, by the way. I love the Photoshop portion of the peach being in here, but even when you look at the promo video that they also paid out of their pocket for, it looked great. Now, the reports are saying that Marlo called out, so they photoshopped Marlo into this the reshoot. But I mean, come on, I'm so grateful that they actually did it. Now, here's my question. Bravo, y'all plan on reimbursing the ladies of Real Housewives of Atlanta for paying for their own photo shoot? Because I know for sure, deep down in my soul, I mean, I don't know for sure, but I would assume that they would not treat any other franchise like this. First of all, would Real Housewives of Beverly Hills or New York get such a dry, bland cast photo out the gate, just bland as white chicken, honey, without seasoning, blanched chicken? That's exactly what that photo was blanched chicken. Now, would any of the other franchises like Beverly Hills or New York get blanched chicken like Atlanta, let alone being okay with the cast of any of these other franchises paying for a reshoot? Not only did they pay for the reshoot, but here's some of my other thoughts here. Like, Atlanta has not had a cast refresh photo in like 2 to 3 years. Granted, I know we were all in this whole panini, and most of the other franchises didn't get a refresh of their photos either. But again, like Beverly Hills just got a fire new photo, and Atlanta was stuck with this. So again, I feel like Atlanta being the only all-black cast either outside of Potomac, but Atlanta being the historic, I should say this, Atlanta being one of the more historic franchises where the cast is predominantly black, where this franchise really helped to build Bravo up. I feel like Atlanta should be given more flowers and a lot more resources than what it seems like they're being given here. So again, I'm glad that they decided to pay for this out of their pockets. I'm glad that they decided to take their marketing into their own hands. But let's be real here. They should not have been forced to. Like when Bravo producers saw these cast photos and anybody else that were the decision makers and the taste makers, and they saw how dry that photo looked, they should have automatically said, you know what, guys, we need to reshoot this. Call the ladies back up. It should not have been the other way around. Now, along with this new promo picture, they also just released the new taglines. So I'm going to go ahead and read y'all the taglines, and y'all tell me which one y'all like the best. Okay, so Candy's tagline is, I never skipped a beat or a bag. I agree. I also feel like Candy never skips a meal either. So Candy could have been like, I never skip a meal or beat or a bag. Perfect. We know Candy's always about her money, honey. Hustling, hustling, hustling. Drew's I don't know why Drew is on here. Drew's tagline is, I keep you on the edges of your seat. Girl, the only edges I hope you keeping up about these days on this new season are your edges, honey, and better wigs. First of all, how do you say I keep you on the edges, which is plural, right? And then of your seat, which is singular. So you're going to keep us on multiple edges in one singular seat here? Like, where's the proofreading here? And don't get me wrong, I'm no English major. I might be reading this interpreting this all wrong, but y'all let me know. See, here's my thing with Drew. Let me take my sip first. Y'all know I'm a fan of Drew, but I'm not really a fan of Drew because I feel like Drew brings really nothing and she's a little boring. And so I'm hoping at least with this new season, maybe she redeems herself and I might end up eating crow, not necessarily crow per se, but I may, backslide a little bit on my thoughts and let Drew redeem herself depending on how she shows up this season. But her tagline to me was like, okay, girl. Anyways, Marlo, I've always had the juice, but now I got the peach. I will tell you this, we may not know where Marlo gets her money from or if she had to do something strange for a piece of change or make something hollow for $1, but we do know that Marlo does keep the drama going. She serves a good fashion and she finally earned a peach after 12 years. Good job, Marlo. Kenya's tagline is, you're always living in the moment when you are that moment. Okay, it looks like she seized her moment to get old boy to sign off on Brooklyn's release because we see Brooklyn's face in this opening credit this season, and we know last season Brooklyn was cloaked, honey, cloak and daggered. So, okay, Kenya, live in your moment. Sheree, Sheree is spring, summer, or September. I'm always the one you remember. Aside from this being a nursery rhyme, obviously we know that Sheree is playing off this whole spring, summer, September joggers type of thing. So we really are doubling down this season. But by the way, have y'all been over to the She by Sheree Instagram page? Baby, not zero, not near one, zero, none, zilch, zip. No photos of this collection on the She by Sheree Instagram page. And the high key, low key, and all the keys in between. I don't know if this is her marketing ploy, but maybe she'll launch all the joggers once May 1st, because y'all know the show premieres this upcoming Sunday. Maybe she'll release all her items all at once on May 1st when the show gets premiered. But she had a whole fashion show, and we got not one piece to look at She by Sheree on Instagram. And if y'all don't believe me, I checked She by Sheree Instagram on Thursday night before I went to bed, and so I'm just letting y'all know it was nothing there. And last but not least, Sanya, who's the latest. Hers is, I may be a rookie, but this isn't my first race. I hope, because y'all know she's an Olympic medalist, honey. I hope Sanya gives us something, a good run for our money. Haha, no pun intended. And maybe I'll shine Drew, because I can't with Drew. Anyways, what are your thoughts here about the taglines? What are your thoughts here about the new promo pictures? Do you like the new picture versus the old picture or vice versa, sugar? Y'all let me know, but let's move on. Well, child, I can't stop talking about it since we've been talking about it, but it looks like BLAC CHYNA was dealt two big blows this week in the courtroom, and it's not looking so good for her. So if y'all haven't been keeping up, get ready to keep up, okay? First off, BLAC CHYNA's lawyers try to ask the network itself, child, to divulge how much they made in terms of profits off of her 7-episode, only one season of RHOA CHYNA. Well, E's lawyer said, hi, Judge, no, we're not about to share that because that's a trade secret. And so, no, please do not make us share it. Well, then the judge said, you know what? BLAC CHYNA, Miss China, Angela, you have not provided enough evidence to warrant me making them disclose their trade secrets. So you know what? Your request to know how much E got made off of you is denied. And then y'all know she had the other request into the judge about being able to retake the stand again because apparently she was so caught off guard and, like completely fell apart with her testimony once they showed the revenge porn pictures in the courtroom. And the judge says, denied, you are not getting back on this stand. But what I think is the biggest blow, y'all, and y'all let me know what y'all think. Rob Kardashian finally took the stand and said that the marriage was not based off of love anyways. Basically, Rob said he was in such a low place in his life that it just, the relationship happened to be convenient and he went along with it. Baby, when I tell you, I don't know if she ever loved Rob, but y'all know that is something to be said, honey, to sit in a courtroom and that man that you was married with and was married into this Kardashian family too, it had a whole TV show just admitted to the public court and the stenographer that it was not based off of love. Basically, it sounded like any other marriage because y'all know marriage has always traditionally been transactional, child. But nonetheless, China has had a week. Y'all know that people always talk about being dragged in the mud or being dragged in the streets. Honey, she was dragged in the gravel, honey, the cobblestone of the streets this week with all of this. So in my personal opinion, with Rob giving his testimony, the judge denying China being able to retake the stand, and the judge also then denying E! Network having disclosed how much money they made, which, by the way, the whole reason why China wanted to have E! disclose their profits is because she's still trying to determine the damages that the Kardashians owe her. And so the judge, all in all, is saying, you have not given us enough information or proof of any of the loss of income here. So between the judge denying E!'s claim, allowing her to retake the stand, and now Rob nailing the nail, or sealing the casket shut about it being a loveless marriage, what do y'all think here? Do y'all think China has a shot against winning against the Kardashians? Because at this point, I feel like she doesn't. I feel like she did all this for practice and for show and has spent a load of money trying to win an argument here against the Kardashians for her to potentially lose. So for somebody who's been out of work and who's lost all types of millions and millions of dollars, honey, she did all of this for naught. So now it is about to be out of, they're wrapping up arguments, and now it's about to go to the jury to start deliberating to decide China's future. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I hope somebody writes a good old tell-all book or give a good old tell-all interview or make this into some kind of courtroom documentary for us to get the nitty-gritty and everything else in between. Okay? So y'all let me know what y'all think here. Should China have even gone for this? This lawsuit was a while in the making. Or should she have just, chalked up her loss and walked away? Do y'all think she's going to still win this lawsuit even though she got denied all of these requests? I'm just curious to now know what y'all think about all of this. And on that note, guys, I gotta go, honey. I am getting wrecked for this vacation, this little miniature getaway, child. But y'all know what to do. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave me a comment. Most importantly, check the notifications and make sure they're turned on so you don't miss out on all this good old melanated magic, honey. And share this video with a good old Judy of yours as well. Who loves you? I do. See you next time. Have a great weekend. Bye.